Hi, I'm Dr. Ryan Outred coming to you from Health Out Fitness here in Vancouver, BC. We're bringing health and fitness together. So this month's theme is thoracic rotation. Last week you learned how to mobilize the thorax and have more flexibility this way. This week we're going to have more stability in that same range of motion. So that's what we do at Health Out. You mobilize, then you stabilize, then you energize it. Mirrors like a rehabilitative type of progression, but for everybody. So I'm going to dive straight into demonstrating the activity. When we do rotations with resistance at Health Out, we usually allow people to bend the elbows and lift the hands up a little bit more than you did for the mobility version. So the hands are up, and that causes you to activate the proper muscles in your back, as well as the trapezius muscles in and around the shoulder blades. And it also allows you to use a little bit more resistance so that you're having to stabilize a bit more in this plane. I'm thinking about facing my hands with the center of my chest 45 to 60 degrees this way and 45 to 60 degrees this way. Again, the hips don't rotate. I'm thinking about the belly button drawing inwards and facing this way, and all the rotations happening from there upwards. Notice my elbows are drawn in a little bit, and that should prevent the upper trapezius from activating too much and putting the emphasis more on the lower, keeping my upper shoulders and neck relaxed. You might want to lean like this, away from the cables. Try not to do that. Try to use this as a way to control yourself in a really neutral, symmetrical position. One thing that's challenging for people is to just keep their lower backs controlled. So one of the principles of stability, especially in the spine, is this idea of co-contraction. It means multiple muscles around a joint are activating at the same time to keep an area still so that it can be protected, and at the same time, the areas that you want to be moving more from, like the thoracic spine, can actually be forced to move more. So by activating the muscles in this area, the ab muscles in the front and the extensor muscles in the back, so multifidus in the back, external obliques and transversus abdominis and internal obliques on the front, you get those muscles all activating together, you get control in the lower back. And the stick from before is a great cue to remind yourself what's too much and what's too little in those departments. If I activate the tummy muscles too much, then I get this, right? And then I'm putting too much stress on the discs. If I activate the back muscles too much, then I get this, and I get way too big of a curve underneath my lower back, and I'm getting compression in the facet joints in the back. So you want to be feeling a little connection in your tummy, the ribs and the pelvis connect, belly button pulls in, and a little activation of those multifidi muscles in the back, just gently tipping the hips forward ever so slightly, and that's how you're going to make sure the lower back stays nice and controlled, and you get that strengthening and that strengthening in the full range of motion of the thoracic spine. Okay, I hope you like that. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, once again, don't just work out, health out.